This changed for this money. But through the fucking airport.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah, how much money are we talking?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
I don't even know.
I just can't drive that shit to LA.
At their own 27 drive, nigga. You know how far that hole is, nigga?
I know.
LA like a 20-some-hour drive.
It's a less risk than on a fucking airport. It depends on how much money you taking though. You taking over 10,000, I'd rather drive that bitch.
I'll be back though.
I'm for real, if you taking over 10K, bro, drive that bitch. Don't be taking no airport. They got somebody got all this fucking money.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play at second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on second and 8, Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week.
You playing Panthers yet? Have y'all started?
Take it in at the 22.
Oh shit, what's the score?
0-0.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Dang, Crouching's OP. Oh shit.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Fucking snow.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A gain of 15. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 6.
I did not go take it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll go go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run on first down. It's Jones trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And the Packers are in for the score. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the
7-6
in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling.
The stream up if you want to watch it.
If you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get
my damn girl want me to go all the way to drive to like Grand Prairie, like 20-so minutes.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
My dog.
She wanted to go drive right now on the ice?
Panthers out there ready to go
in a rental car?
Yes, like bro, no, I'm not about to drive shit.
Is he at the house still?
Minshew on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Huh?
Isn't it like 20 degrees over there?
Yeah, she at work though. She going for 16.
Bro, tell her like.
I told her. I said I was not gonna do that. I told her already I was gonna do that shit.
Bro, you in a winter storm warning right now, dog. I just looked at Dallas. You in a winter storm warning, nigga. Roads are frozen, nigga. It's 27 degrees. No. He is tripping. Where's the dog at her parents or some shit?
She wanted me to go home. She wanted me to go home for some couple days. So she had to go work. So there's nobody to watch the dog. So she used a. She wanted her friend to watch the dog or whatever. Which is fine. But I told her I wasn't gonna pick that damn dog up, bro.
It's fucking 27 degrees, bro. The roads are frozen.
I already told her I wasn't gonna pick that damn dog up, bro. I told her straight up.
Did y'all fuck up?
Bro, no, bro. I have not fucked, bro. We have not fucked, bro. Like, it's been dreadful as fuck.
Why is she not gonna fuck, bro?
Ooh, pick. Ha! Clark got a pick. Clark got a pick.
The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be
73 on Tuesday. We're probably not working this whole week, bro. My boss told us, like, if y'all don't want to come to work next week, I'm not going to judge y'all or nothing. Cause I ain't trying to wreck my car, nigga. If it's ice, if I see ice, nigga, I'm turning around.
Nigga, what? I'm telling you, don't draw that bitch, bro. Don't draw that bitch. Do not draw that bitch, bro. Do not draw that bitch at all.
Good thing I'm getting OT again this week. I'm gonna save this paycheck. It's gonna be fat, nigga. This paycheck gonna be fat.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm about to get off. That Nyquil hit in my head.
I know it is, my boy.
To Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Bro, these niggas is fumbling. These niggas is fumbling. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to put on conservative. Oh my gosh.
The Panthers. Anybody trying to get the #1 seed? Anybody close? I don't think so.
These niggas is fucking fumbling, man. Come on, bro. You ain't fumbling all game, all year. Why the fuck all y'all niggas is fumbling, bro? I don't understand why y'all niggas is fumbling. Y'all, these niggas don't even got big hitters. Like, why y'all niggas is fumbling?
Hitters.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Only person that's challenging is the Eagles.
All the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
All right, DeMarcus, I'm getting off here. I see you tomorrow.
That is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Why? I don't understand.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. On 4th down, Minshew. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. Carolina. DJ Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Second and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Rodgers now on first down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
The pass, a fumble on the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
I cannot see this.
Bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Sly on for the extra point. So he missed his first two, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Packers 19, Packers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A quick throw down complete to Ross. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now,
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 19, Packers 14.
5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Panthers.
Minshew sets to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. That 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? On first down, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Cordray Tankersley, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Runaway and incomplete.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a...
Minshew going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off near the 44. That he's in. To get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
5-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's it hit?
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Here's McSorley now, third and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the glancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Panthers.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
McSorley once more looks to throw. Going deep for Walker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. CD, you remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway's, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it. Still doing it at a high level. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Right, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to get...
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. McSorley, open man is Samuel, complete.
McSorley's
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he locates Walker, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Off of play action, it's McSorley. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
For the Panther field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Packers.
Back to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And here come the whistles and the timeout with 7 seconds left.
Down. 3rd and long.
Given the snow, you'd have to think they're likely not in field goal range just yet as they come up on a critical 3rd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers,